Yeah, well, some of us have to be wrong, I guess.
Yeah, you can't be right 100% of the time.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Oh, you did finally... Oh, you got the recolor of that one?
No, this is the level 15 when it's easy to get.
Oh. No, I meant the...
Oh, this set.
Yeah.
This is the PvP one you can get pretty easily.
Yeah.
You get it.
Look at the raid one. It looks better.
I just haven't had enough time.
Yeah, I know what that's like.
And I think you've had even less time than me, so...
Yeah, now. I used to have more time. That's when I got all my...
The Warlock builds, and it's like, when you get to Jaina Proudmoore, like, we'll all have to be Demonology for that one.
Yeah.
Apparently it's really good for Jaina.
Yeah, I just like Demonology, so fuck your Affliction Cleave. Cheating! Cheater!
I get to cheat a little bit, and then I'm going to switch to... The one that actually is supposed to be the best right now is Destiny. Well, they have the... there's like some kind of Azurite trait you can get that you just keep popping on the full health ads, and it just gives you tons and tons of...
Yeah, but single target bosses like... what boss was it?
Affliction is always going to be king because it functions the best with mobility right now.
No, on single target, me and Sybraxis are about equal. It's just the multi-target cleave.
Actually can do even a little bit more than Affliction on single target now. And then it depends on the fight intensively now, which is the best spec. Because, like, if it's a fight that has, like, you fight a bunch of little ads and you go back to a single target, fight a bunch of little ads, back to single target.
Destruction is on the same level.
For that.
That changed. Was the last I looked.
They're all pretty even.
It's really good now. It's pretty even. Affliction just has like kind of a wild card it can throw out there on some.
And certain fights like when mobs are spread out, Affliction's always gonna win because I can't. They have to be grouped up for me to AoE them.
And
I need to figure out what the fuck I'm doing wrong.
And then it's really bad if you have to have a fight where you need to burst something.
That's
like lots of little things that keep coming out that you have to burst, or you can't because you have to dot it up and then wait for it to rot kind of deal. So if it's a bunch of like low health things.
And with Demonology, the only problem is if I have to change targets a lot and move a lot, I can't ramp up. So there are certain fights that are just horrible for Demonology.
That's why you must master Demonology and the Affliction. And then you can
I refuse to play Affliction. I refuse.
It works well with Demonology because they're kind of the opposite.
I don't want to micromanage dots. I'm sorry. The last time I looked at Affliction, there was 5 dots I would have had to micromanage, so I just said fuck that.
On Conclave, on our last go of the night, my UI bugged out, and then it showed all my dots as having the same picture on the bars, so I had no idea which timer was which. It was really sad.
Yeah, it looks like just about every spec is doing kind of alright right now, for the exception of Beastmaster and Subtle.
They're actually pretty close.
No, I'm pretty sure all hunters are reeing right now that they're below everyone else.
Well, the last two or three expansions, they were always on top pretty much.
Yeah, they kind of need like, no offense, Skitty, but you kind of need like a little bit of a spot on the bottom for one.
I was watching Method.
Yeah, and
his mastery was in top 2 the entire fight on Jaina, so I don't know.
Yeah, and Kalanis, Yez was doing like top damages, Shadow on Fetid.
Well, keep in mind, not all of us have like 43 ranks in our neck either.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't really surprise me, considering not much would have changed between now and then besides next Azurite, or rather tier.
Hello, viewers. We're just trying to get
actually right now
trying to get populated with the group. We usually start around 9, so we got about 7 minutes before we get going.
No, Demonology, the only spec.
50th percentile and above, it's all like priests are way on the top.
You haven't fought there, Kalanis.
Look, this is the funnest thing to spam jump with, okay?
I wasn't saying anything bad about it. I was just watching you tweak.
Yeah, I really want the chest piece off this guy. It's super good.
I'm just happy I got that trinket. Now I just need to convince people to stay the fuck away from me.
I'm gonna stand right on top of you.
I suggest you keep a chest of trinket for Gronk unless you're gonna hug Daru for the rest of your life.
Yeah, me and Daru can just stand off by ourselves. For crit's my main stat, so the only thing is that mastery isn't good. It'd be really amazing if it's crit haste. So if you see somebody with a golden circle around their feet, stay the fuck away.
I need like a Void Walker mount.
What up?
Why do you
Is there any reason why you're choosing to look like an absolute fairy?
Because they all do the same DPS, and the Void Walker does a little more on AoE.
Not really.
Oh yeah, he does.
This is actually the default for this outfit, except for the
just
Dude, it looks almost like you're doing it on purpose. But then I realized I saw the belt. No, I see you're just clown suiting. Okay. You do realize there's like a transmog vendor, like, right out there.
You're a transmog vendor.
No, you're a transmog vendor.
Yeah, Sabrak says, Yes pulled me into Gronk's AoE to try to kill me, and I just stood there at like 75% health when everyone else died.
Yeah, you should just take 3 Treacherous Covenants, and then you wouldn't even make a difference, probably.
Yeah, Treacherous Covenant is amazing for demonology. Just a flat 345 int whenever I'm above half health with permanent shields. Sabraxis is now a mage. Rip.
I'm a mage now? What happened to me?
You forgot your demon skin in your other pants. And your self-heal.
That pig mount.
Nah.
Someone get... Oh, look, he's got a flying pig.
Pigs actually do fly.
Who bought the pig? Who bought the fuck?
It costs gold every time you run and jump.
You motherfucker.
It's kind of weird.
Hey, Ark, your biggest fan is here.
Does it actually?
Alright, you're dead to me.
Yeah, you see that gold that's dropping? That's like my actual gold. Every time I run.
Why would... Why?
That's fucked up.
Ark, I realize I'm a fucking hypocrite because I'm running around on a fucking, $25 mount right now.
Yeah, but that's just freaking.
But you're fucking dead to me.
Look at that.
Fox.
That was totally supposed to be on the fucking Lunar Festival event.
Actually, I would figure that Fox would be more.
Yeah, why would a
Isn't
pig
it
be
because
on a
you're
lunar
the pig or
festival?
something?
You're the pig,
Yes, you're the pig.
yeah. If anything, it's more accurate, and the fox would be
Actually, I
more
think
for
it's-
like a Japanese.
I think it's because after this World First race, they're going to announce cross-faction rating and PvP and all that. When pigs fly.
They're flying.
I'm pretty damn sure that they only did that for the,
Ark, that's like somebody getting like
you
a
never know
5 miles per gallon truck and revving it.
Well, pigs are literally flying now, so anything's up for grabs.
Ark's spawning.
Hey Ark, you're tanking tonight, right?
What? Oh.
We got Ark the Voidwalker here too that's ready to tank.
Much better
Can
tank.
taunt the raid bosses though.
What the fuck is everybody? Holy shit.
Make sure you guys heal.
Well, one person that was online just a little bit ago is where's Steel at?
Steel will not be making it tonight.
What?
He's got some things that he needs to do.
Okay.
So this is something to do with some online girlfriend or something.
Nope. He's just doing the right thing. Don't mean to sound vague or anything, but...
No, it's okay.
My gold! Quit dropping my gold, pig!
Why are you running in circles if it wastes your gold?
Can you imagine having a mount like that?
One can only dream.
I mean,
Are you being for real or are you actually joking? I'm pretty sure you're joking.
They just put a treasure, have like a treasure goblin mount, and then it leaks your own gold on the floor, and people can walk behind you and pick it up.
yeah, that pisses me off that they nixed the treasure goblins.
Yeah.
Because that would have been awesome.
What would you just ride
We
in
have
treasure
four flavored
goblins?
treasure goblins. When they turn into assassins, you have to go catch them and pick up the bag. Get your 500 gold and 50 conquest.
Or be a melee character and just watch them run away because you can't catch up to them in the hideout you do. Sorry, Diablo.
Alright, we got Mac here, so let's start pulling.
You're a mech here.
And we also have Arcus sick.
Yeah,
Voidwalker.
He's here.
Yeah, make sure you heal him. He's going to be tanking.
Did I also notice that Harry's not here?
His mom's visiting, so he's gonna be a little late.
Might stop following me. I ran away to get my buff and you just followed me. Damn it.
Can I put you on follow?
No. Bad.
Use it at the zone end and still get your BOE. I wouldn't be shocked to find out that they made this as these first couple of charge picks not drop BOEs.
I got a BOE right there. Let's go. You didn't say what type of BOE, Mac. And I don't think they'll ever limit which packs can or can't drop BOEs.
No,
People farm them.
They don't. They want to make it so you can't farm them unless you kill some bosses. They did that last raid.
They did it last raid because there was no trash before the first boss.
Yeah, but the tentacles still existed. Pretty sure they didn't drop BOEs.
I don't think they dropped loot.
People would be in there farming the tentacles, resetting the thing over and over.
That's what they used to do back in the day.
That's just not efficient.
No, instead they'd try to get invited into Mythic groups that would kill Mother and then they'd leave it.
Yep.
So they'd have a farm lockout.
Oh, Carson is here. Yeah. I'm just dragging. I know.
Arcus Sick has passed away.
Yep.
That means yes.
Restarian forces don't fuck around. Like when they get big and green like that, yeah, they don't tickle.
Too far away.
Trespass upon sacred ground, outsiders. You will not defile Zuldazar with your filth.
A troll paladin. Now I've seen it all. Protest all you want, but you appear to be outnumbered.
The light of the lower is all the strength I need. Face me.
Man, I wish Paladin Blinding Light was that good.
Isn't it? Or does it have a target limit?
Literal flashbang.
Doesn't it have a 40-yard range?
Yeah.
At 40-yard range, it might warrant a minute and a half cooldown.
Well, you know, I'll trade you my intimidating show.
Sure, it's not dispellable. I'll gladly trade you that.
Intimidating shout is indeed dispellable.
Well, I'm stupid.
Intimidating shout, that's physical.
Alright, so still had something pop up last minute with his roommate. He's not going to be making it tonight. We are waiting on Harry to return from his previous obligation. As far as what we're doing tonight, due to attendance and basically sheer numbers of the heroic content, we are going to we're going to down this first boss in Mythic, and then we're going to go out and go back on heroic and focus on Rastakhan. We're not seeing promising numbers from any of the previous fights to try to press Mythic any further this week, so people need some upgrades and a little bit more prep. Now, with that being said, please pay attention to your positioning, your death count during raid pulls, all being notated, your DPS output, your survivability, your class utilization. Because, as Ensign and others have repeated in the past, you know, nobody here is guaranteed a spot. I volunteered my spot up before this content even started. I said, hey, if you recruit like just a freaking badass tank who is just, you know, really good at the game and makes me look like crap, please replace me, because I do not want to hold the guild back, and I hope that everybody should feel the same way. So please, guys, push your numbers as hard as you can and do your absolute best. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
Clutter's down.
Use personal foods until we get a better idea of how to adjust to these new mechanics for this ball.
Yeah, I'm thinking you guys were dropping cauldrons since we were waiting on Harry.
I can keep an extra one in my bags for him. It's no big deal. I'm an outfit.
Well, I might need you to keep an extra one for me because I'm not in the raid right now.
I got you, Clemens.
Thank you.
You're not here yet.
I was there, and I'm fucking retarded and forgot about something, so I took the time, since we're in downtime anyway, to go grab it real fast.
Oh yeah, no problem. No worries. We can get you some in here. No problem.
Do you know what's really great? When I'm trying to build stacks before pulls and people just run in circles. I hate this trinket.
Does it only gain stacks while in combat?
No, it gains stacks and out of combat, so I could start.
Is this the? Are you talking about the one that's off of the gold boss?
Yes. And if anyone's within 5 yards of me, it loses all its stacks.
So we shouldn't be chasing you around.
No, I don't really care now. I'm waiting on her.
Yeah,
I just mean in general. During fights, people just run in circles for no reason.
Alright.
As Jab posted in Great Chat, there is a couple new abilities. Main one for Mythic is Prayer of the Fallen. If everyone wants to take a look at that. He will res. They will res any fallen ads, and they will cast 2 new abilities. The first one comes off the Crusader, which will shoot out a bunch of hammers. So basically, you just want to avoid those. Those will do a lot of damage, so avoid them. And then the other one, the healers will cast a heal, and if they go off, they will heal the boss to full. So it is important that we interrupt them all.
Yep. All dead healers, as well as any healers that are alive currently, will be doing the cast. So initially, there's going to be 2, then 4, then 6, then 8. The longer we go and the more ads we have to deal with, the more dudes we have to interrupt to make sure they don't heal up to full. At this point, if we ever get a heal off the full and the boss goes up to max, we'll go call it a wipe. We're not going to waste time after that point trying to reburn the boss and the ads, because it's just going to be more ads and more crap to deal with.
So overfitted mechanics going in there, huh?
I can link a video if everyone wants to take a moment while we're waiting on Harry to just go get a view. Wait 1 second.
Should look and feel relatively the same as the heroic difficulty. Just the mechanic just needs to be watched out for, and otherwise it's pretty much the same.
So die and white, got it.
Alternative. Here's an alternative. Bayless. Kill the boss so we can go to heroic.
I don't know. It sounds iffy.
Oh, I don't think there'd be a video up for this yet. I'm basically just looking at the mechanics.
Yeah, I mean, all the mechanics are essentially the same except for these few new added abilities. Just to give you a visual of how those are, check out this video there.
Well, now he has a name. That's weird. Everyone click the portal.
That's the Mac attack portal.
But he can just jump.
Or he can fly through the portal and then jump.
Has anyone heard anything from Daru today?
Yeah, he posted in attendance that he's going to be late or not here again today.
Ooh, ouch. Okay.
Josh says to post in attendance, then doesn't read attendance.
Hey,
Mac and Carson, are you guys tank swapping in this?
Kinda have to, unless we want to die.
Well, you can do it without swapping, apparently. There's a time where she casts an ability that you can leap or use some sort of movement ability to get far enough away where the stacks will...
Sorry, I had my headset off watching the video. Reiterate.
Cool, Mac. You got that right.
It's something about being able to solo clear the stacks by leaping away when they're casting an ability.
Leap away, or a priest yanking you away.
Yeah, I basically have to clear the entire area in one leap. Yeah, so I'll just keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, that's a good video too. It's relatively short, as this fight's pretty short, and the Stinky Gaming does a really good job of explaining things pretty simply.
Yeah, I just found them today and I really liked how quick it was compared to Fat Boss.
Yeah, I'm definitely pulling out last word for these guys. I'm gonna need that 30-second cooldown. From the sounds of it, it sounds like since even the dead ones cast it, this basically turns this into a DPS race where we have to beat it before a certain number of phases. Otherwise, there's just too many and we can't interrupt all of them.
Yep.
This seems like a very DPS and execution required fight.
Ensign has a 24-second spell lock.
Can they be stunned?
Wait, do we have Fit on his balance today?
Nope, he's here.
I was gonna say, if we have Fit on balance, that AoE silence could come into real good use.
Oh, looks like you're healing then, Kale.
Alright. Miss, you cannot get him in here in the next 5 minutes. I can pull in Sneaky maybe, but I'd hate to just save him to the lock. Oh, never mind. We won't because we haven't killed him unless we kill him. Okay, so we'll do that. I'll give him maximum 5 more minutes.
Hello. Yes.
Hey Tanks, the
Yes.
typical clearing your stacks is at 3 minutes and 30 seconds in that video.
Pleased with your son's performance. He looks definitely polished. I had one of my starters out there. I have a pair of brothers that were out there. And one of my starters and him, we did a little bit of 2-on-2.
I summoned the wrong person, it's okay.
And they went...
Okay, I thought you were pulling the pigeons
not
on me,
at each
I
other,
was
but
about
they
to
did,
say.
competitively, they went at each other, and your son held up admirably.
I was about to say, you don't even know who Biffins is.
There was a little bit of eye pokage that happened accidentally between one of the returning players and Luca that he had to get through, but he did, and he took his time to rest it out.
For whatever reason, he got absolute, 100% entertainment
really well.
off of,
I'm
just
really happy with
a
the
summoning
thing that
portal
I
every
noticed the most
time.
was polish. It looks like he understands his skill set. He uses it well. I'm excited to be able to work with him, especially on, the defensive side of the ball and helping expand and grow that for him.
He started doing it to other people after I complained
He
about
said
it.
that he has a friend that is interested in possibly trying out too.
Now that's kind of weird looking.
He said it's a little bit bigger kid
I'm a
than
blood
him.
elf
That's
is a void elf
also
armor.
an outside shooter type, but a bigger body. I'm not sure if you know who that is, but Luca mentioned it, and your wife seemed to think she knew who it was. Like I said, somebody...
Though, if you do want me to go healing, I do have to switch off the talent on
Well,
one of my shooters.
we're still building towards our regular crowd, but what I want to do is, if this kid is interested
Are we gonna list
in
at the beginning?
like a one-on-one type thing, if you could have Luca find out as soon as
Well, what I
possible,
more or less meant
because
is if
may
we
be
have
putting
Fit swapped
something
to,
together
Boobigan
for
or
a couple
something
of
to
kids,
assist with the
either this
AoE
weekend or early next week.
interrupt.
Also at Boston Hill, so we'd like to try to get Luca and his
as far as
friend out
loss,
there.
I think we
if we
do
get something put together. So as soon as Luca knows,
yeah, we probably want to use it.
I'd like to try to coordinate that.
Purpose of it is burn her down as quick as you can before she switches her skill, and then we'll switch to the ads just like in a row. Kill them off, and then she'll.
Right, sounds great. Yeah, we
she'll
did
get
really
that
good.
It really is heroic all over
No
again,
problem.
just with
He's
a lot
going to fit in
more
fine
awareness
because,
of
like I
making
said,
sure
with
that
middle
we
school
get
ball, we
those
had a few
interrupts no matter
starters that
what.
aren't coming back, and he's going to fit in nicely right in one of those slots.
Alright. Whew, he was 1 minute shy. Fucking here.
Our first, we have our tryout September or February 12th. We would ask everybody to be there, but they're not going to be trying out. They're just going to be as a returning player. And then February 28th is the first practice.
Alright. Let's do this.
All right, I appreciate it. Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Does anyone need any
practices,
books,
and
change
Saturday
talents, or anything like that? Everyone's good. They got personal
All right.
foods, all that.
All right, thanks.
If not, speak up now. Let's get that passed.
Are we going to use Ventus, right?
I don't think we'll necessarily need one for this.
It's
But-
the same placement for ranged and everything.
Yes. Yep.
Still finished eating the food when you cast the displacer, yes.
If I see us struggling, then maybe we'll use the runes, but I really think that we should be, as long as we make sure that we dodge, you know, the hammers and making sure that we get all the interrupts, I really don't see us having any issues.
Oh, what's up, dudes?
Oh, hey there.
All right. Harry, I have a flask for you.
Sweet, thank you.
And let's ready, check, pull. Let's go.
Who had the flask for me?
Nope. Not for you. Not for you, Special K. Not for you.
Thanks, Lo.
No,
It's okay, Carson, I got one. Appreciate it.
Good boy, kitty. Can't stack my trinket if you stack on it.
Sorry.
It's okay. Just trying to get people used to it because they like to jump around.
What is that?
If no one's within 5 yards of me, I get like 200 crit,
Jesus.
Waiting on Special
and it
K.
stacks before pull. So
Sorry, I was getting my food buff.
Right, we're green.
I was waiting until everyone was here before I put it on.
5,
Again, we will hero on pull.
3, 2,
oh, alright, move over before.
Oh, I'm trying to fucking fish instead of cast Power Word Shield.
I would appreciate it if you did the other one.
Right, Prayer of the Fallen, interrupt the ads.
Dispel Subrax.
Alright, get ready to switch to the ads. Switch to ads.
Beware.
Focus the Crusader first, he's big.
Oh yeah,
Fine. I need a wider section of the room to get it.
Prayer of the
I got the
Fallen.
one in the back.
Watch the hammers. They do a lot of damage.
Fell off.
Wait for the boss. We're gonna have 4 disciples to interrupt now.
Prayer?
Yeah.
Guys, all the hammers.
Go interrupt there. Okay, there it is.
We wipe on the side of the back as we load and reset my UI.
2, 1.
Swamp.
Went wonky.
Kill the ads, kill the ads.
Watch the wave.
Never mind.
Wait, alright, we got 4 ads, interrupt them all.
Got the one in the back. Ah, fuck me, that was stupid.
Alright, get ready to switch.
This is the hammers.
Right, your next prayer, there's gonna be 6 disciples and 3 sets of hammers. Here comes the prayer.
Holy. I'm dead, so you're gonna need more people going out to help. One's about to go off.
Cat got off, wipe it up.
Yep, wipe it up.
Standing bad.
Pretty good first pull though.
Yep. So, can I get the Warlock portal at a bit more of an angle?
Yes. You can get 3 Warlock portals. So you can have them wherever you want.
Yeah, this one's the one to help the cast.
Yeah, no, I'm fine using Leap actually. I was thinking for some reason Warlock portal teleported me, but it doesn't. So I got clocked by a hammer leaping across them to get away to drop stack. So yeah, it works out well. Pretty much anyone could just literally walk away from the boss during Prayer of the Fallen and clear those stacks. So the Mythic mechanic actually makes that easier to deal with.
So would you like a lateral portal, like one from here to the other side?
Like from the door to where I was tanking the boss.
Okay.
Like just a little bit farther this way, just in case I have to use Leap for summons. Yeah, I guess that'll do.
Yeah, put one on this side too.
Looks like we lost Jahara somehow.
No, my UI. Yeah, my UI.
Oh, okay, I missed it.
Fuck.
Alright, for people that's interrupting and stuff like that, I'm going to be trying my best to be making sure they get to the opposite corner of the boss, or opposite side. So if the boss is where Square is at, I'm going to do my best, as you can see, to get them over towards the X.
And I'm pretty sure range can just walk over there, because somebody pulled me so I accidentally clicked the portal and I was just standing on the other end.
Yeah, I accidentally clicked the portal too. I was like, where did I go?
Now,
You had 11 interrupts. You're the big dog there.
There we go.
Yeah, it's having a pally tank on this fight for the ads is really nice. So cars can probably get the first 3, but still be ready to grab those if you can't get them.
I can get 2 of them because I can't guarantee that my Vanguard will proc for a second shield. Because it's the 13-second cooldown. Vanguard doesn't proc, and I'm not taking any direct damage for it to proc. So I have to avoid damage for it to proc.
Oh, okay.
Well, if you need a fast interrupt too, and the range can't get it, just yell at me, because then I can get a ranged interrupt as well.
Honestly, when we get to the end of the fight there, anyone who has an interrupt needs to be using it.
Oh yeah, always.
Yeah, there is
Just
no...
need to make sure that they're interrupting the right thing. Like the divine, yes, if we have it available and we can interrupt, but main ones are the heal, the and the the heal cast, I believe.
And remember, guys, numbers are pretty and all to make you look good, but there's no point in really focusing the ads during the first phase for like multi-dotting and stuff like that. Because I'm not going to be focusing on getting them out of the way to heal them. I'm going to be focused on positioning them so that they don't hammerjack an entire raid group.
Yep, just focus purely on the boss. There's no point in killing the ads until he switches seals. That's when we burn the.
There's no reason not to throw something up on it if it just takes like 10 seconds or less, right? I mean, that's what the guide said was.
It doesn't matter. You just do whatever you want.
You and your affliction logs, jeez.
Everyone's ready. Here we go.
5, 4,
Pre-pots.
2, 1.
Watch out.
Damn it.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
Just to add.
Big guy first.
What?
Not now. On the horse again.
Point.
Pat's got off.
Oh.
Another.
Just go ahead and wipe it. Many dead.
Hey, we can't be throwing GCDs on dispelling people because you're standing in the wave, so stop standing in the wave.
Alright, I'm going to put the boss, the ads, on the opposite corner instead of the opposite side of the room. So I think I'm getting too far away from the healers.
Well, it's not that, it's just if I have to move in for a mass dispel or all of that shit because people are getting hit by the wave. I'm not healing.
To explain, that wave puts a really nasty dot on you. So,
well, yeah, someone's gonna get hit by them, but not 6 people in a single wave.
No, I mean, really no one should be getting hit by them. They're slow and they're very easy to see.
It also seems like if you're on his ass, even if you're accidentally in front of it, it doesn't actually activate for the first second.
Nope. Otherwise, it would be nailing me every time.
Yeah.
So, no melee should ever get on his ass.
And I think mages can spell steal the heal when it hits the ads.
I wasn't seeing it as something I could spell still.
It might not be searchable.
I know it's a magic buff, I just wasn't sure. Or a magic buff.
Yeah,
they like to make things that can be dispelled but not spell stolen.
Well, it's the case of it applies the same buff to us as it applies to them, only ours is a dot with theirs is a hot.
Tricky.
These guys can be blinded. The disciples.
I think.
I've tried stunning, it didn't work. I just wonder if I could blind them.
I don't think they can be CC'd.
Don't stack in A-list. Need stacks.
1 second, I'm playing with my abilities.
We don't have lock portals unless we're not using them. Or
Well,
I've been leaping.
with the boss way back
It's
in the
actually,
corner, the range
like I said,
doesn't
it's
really want
actually
to be
small
back
enough I
there.
can walk away. Yeah,
Or do you?
clear the stacks.
I can put it back. I just thought the range would be better up here now.
Put a portal from like Skull Heads.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Noah, grant me strength.
Loss? First loss.
The light judges all.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
Switch to the ad. Big disciple first.
Can't get him out of there.
Oh. Wait to switch the boss. Wait to switch. Alright, good.
Oh man, why do we keep moving?
I had to in order to clear stacks. Sometimes it just doesn't line up properly, so I have to run for a second. That's that.
Switch the ads. Big priest first.
Interrupt tenants. Nice.
Moving this guy far away so that he doesn't put hammers in the whole raid.
Prayer incoming. Be ready with interrupts.
Right. Hang out over there. Prayer incoming.
Okay, they're all interrupted.
Just dodge the hammers now.
And you can switch the boss?
No.
Push it hard.
Right, don't tunnel on the interrupts.
Used rally?
Oh, what the hell? I wasn't even looking at him.
10%, guys.
Prayer incoming. We're gonna have 6 ads. We're gonna have 6 ads to interrupt. Get ready.
Fuck, I got blinded.
I'll get the.
Prayer.
Get it. Got it. Oh my god.
Dodge the hammers, guys.
Give me it. Oh, fuck.
500k, just try to kill her. Burn her down, burn her down.
Nice job.
Good job, guys.
I was really hoping when we dropped down to 20 people, my FPS wouldn't still be shit on that fight, but nope.
God damn it.
415 chest.
Great sword. That's a nice sword.
And good hands.
That isn't really that close.
Where's my shield?
Yeah, I know. What the fuck?
You already got a 400 shield. Shh.
I know.
What do you want to do in the screenshot?
Hey, you want to give me that breastplate, though? I'll trade you in the next shield again. Promise.
Can't really see the loss if we're like standing on top of her body.
Anyone have a quick navigation, I'll pay for it.
Yeah.
We need to put like a a beacon on top of the boss.
Did anybody log this?
Well, let's get off the boss. Shh, you're humping.
She needed it.
Did you know where it is?
How much you want for that?
That's where her face
Kitty
is.
or shoulders.
Yeah, seriously, I couldn't get shoulders with anything last
When it
year.
rains, it pours?
Alright, I'm gonna interrupt y'all real quick, sorry. Alright, let's make a line. Let's make sure that our names are not overlapping. That way I can see everyone's name here. If we have to, we can make, you know, multiple lines. Don't go too crazy long-wise, because then I can't zoom in close and be able to see everyone's name. Let's try to get, like, line up in the first line, like 4 people here in a line in front of Skull, and then the next line we can do like 5 people, and then in the back we can do more, the bigger people in the back kind of thing. Like Carson.
Put your pet behind the people.
No, I want to do a 3, 2, 1. Hold on.
One light gripping.
You can tell them where to stand.
If you're in the front, kneel down. It looks better.
Yes.
Innocence just inside of Alley.
Okay, I can see everyone's name. Very nice. And can you remove the marker for me now? Skull marker. Can we move that? Thank you.
Ensign, your pet's in front of me.
Alright, 3, 2.
Whoa, calm down there, Mac.
Beautiful, thank you.
He needs avatar so he can feel tall.
Alright, everybody out. We're gonna switch it back to heroic and continue on our heroic progression.
I learned something about the Jade Fire, multi-sided strike.
I did not do anything to Discord. I don't know what you're talking about. It's not my fault.
It's just a fucking update.
Or it could be the bot or something too. Because
No, it's not the bot.
To live log the other day.
Hey, Jahan.
Normally it posts and doesn't.
You know we're not Nitro anymore, right?
What?
Yeah.
We don't have the Nitro abilities anymore, clear on.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, that doesn't matter with the bot. Nitro.
It's because there was an update. I updated it. I feel like that's probably why I didn't look.
Alright, let's grab Sneaky.
Which fucking blows, because apparently that fight just didn't exist now.
Yes.
Right? It says it was logging, and like it says that I'm logging, it just is 0 fights.
Do you want me to upload it?
Yes.
If you were, yeah, if you were low, yeah.
What'd you learn about multi-sided strike?
Harry, is it reset? You good?
It's palindromic
Alright, we're good to
colors.
walk in.
It goes blue, green, orange, green, blue every time.
Yeah. It's also just easier to look at the one that has the swirl around it, though.
Yeah, I didn't know that the colors were the same every time.
Yeah. It's fine, Ensign. We get another boss where colors matter.
What's new on Rastakhan heroic versus regular normal?
Everything.
Mac, where's my log?
It hurts.
Melee is really good though.
Right, so the trick thing here is that if you were on our normal run on Sunday, the main difference here is there's an additional ad named Headhunter Gawana. What he's going to do, healers, is he's just going to toss a grievous axe at people randomly. It's going to hit them with the grievous debuff, where, like in the past, you have to heal them above 90% health for it to go away. Otherwise, it's just going to sit on them taking damage.
Or just bump it.
Hit it?
It is a physical damage, so it could work.
Let's see what you did there.
Oh, I just fucking made
What?
But yes.
Tank a fit!
Phase 2 looks like there's nothing different between Rastakhan and Bwansamdi. Bwansamdi still takes no damage, so no point in dining him up. Just focus on Rastakhan.
LOS
He still is going to do the zombie dust totem, and from what I've heard, a shaman can do a certain totem that can break the possession.
Probably the fear totem, yeah.
Tremor totem, yep. So I hear that can break the possession.
On the elevator. Watch the flying house and the tornado.
Oh, I'm jumping down then.
Yeah, so are you still having trouble with your log?
No, it's working now. I just have to update it.
Alright, do remember that the Bronze Zombie does have the Aura of Death for 30 yards. That's going to be the primarily tank swap ability, is the tanking Bronze Zombie is going to have too many stacks of that. It does about 2,000 shadow damage every 3 seconds, and it continuously stacks. So make sure range you aren't too close to it. And it's very important. Last time we did this on normal, we could get away with it, but it's very important that we place the death doors that create the death burst ability on Bronze Zombie's side, so that when we get to phase 3, the orbs have the farthest place to get to us on the locked side. Very, very important. We'll talk more about that in the room when we get there. Stage 3 is just going to be a bunch of... Stage 3, Bronze Zombie grabs the closest half of the group to him and pulls them into the dead zone. How this is going to work is you literally grab the closest 50% of the raid to him, whether it's 2 tanks, 2 healers, and the rest DPS, or all DPS, or all healers and no tanks, the closest half of the group. So we want to try to separate the 2 groups out.
Yeah.
And it is about a 7 or 8 second cast time, so the tank on him does have a chance to just run all the way to the other side of the room to get away from that, because when we go into phase 3, it's all based upon killing Bronze Zombie down to 50% health to push him into phase 4. While half the group is fighting Bronze Zombie, the other half is going to be fighting Rastakhan and his 3 Phantom ads. You can't damage Rastakhan during this phase, so it's not prevalent to damage him. The main thing is just killing the ads, especially the Phantom of Rage. His Necro Smash and his Undying Relentlessness becomes a little issue later on. So focus the Phantom of Rage during phase 3, then kill the Phantom of Slaughter and the Phantom of Retribution, just going on from there. Bronze Zombie still does also have the all-encompassing death, or the inevitable end ability, where he will pull you towards him, and if you touch him, you die. So the point is to run against that. We'll probably have Ja come inside the death realm with us, so she can drop a haste totem if we need to.
Yes, I can. Yes, no problem.
Alright. And once we get Wantana down to 50%, we'll go into phase 4. He'll kick everybody out of the dead realm, and we'll go back to fighting Rastakhan. There's no main differences here between normal and heroic, so just treat that fight like we did on Sunday. Now, question I should have asked at the start, was anybody not here on Sunday?
I wasn't.
Yes.
Yeah, but I've already done it on heroic.
I wasn't.
Also, any tips, yes, that you can throw at us, please, by all means, feel free to suggest those if you want.
Reroll to fucking
Don't I get gold for that? I threw the dagger at Harry.
You throw there?
Reroll to what yet?
But no, I was just saying reroll to Holy Valley because it's better for this fight. I don't know, I haven't done it on disc.
Yeah, I survived the 823,000 damage.
Hey Harry, you know where he killed you? Oh shit, I gotta throw it at somebody.
You can't talk right now.
Wow.
Here you go.
What's he doing, like hiding in his bedroom while his mom's visit?
Alright, so I apologize to those who have heard this. I will go over the fight from start to finish for those who weren't here, so that way we can down it in as few bowls as possible. Alright, so, King Rastakhan. This is going to be a 4-stage fight. Starting with stage 1, we're going to have King Rastakhan up there and the 3 ads here. What we have to do is we have to kill the 3 ads to go into stage 2. During the time of stage 1, King Rastakhan will come up, he'll do a little role play for about 10 seconds, and then he'll become active and run down and be on the tank. However, no damage can be dealt to Rastakhan during this time. It is all split amongst the 3 advisor people. So multi-downing him is effective because the damage is split evenly amongst all 3 of them. As we're killing the 3 councilmen, they're all going to be stacked because the Siegebreaker guy is going to choose a person and called Meteor Leap. It'll do about 1.5 million damage to a person. However, that damage is split amongst everybody in 8 yards. So just avoid. So we all stack up on the person that he hits. Right after he does the Meteor Leap, he would then do a Crushing Leap to the tank, dealing a large amount of physical damage and applying Crushed, which is the next Crushing Leap would deal a lot more damage. Hopefully we can just kill him before we get to that point, because he is going to be the primary target. Prelate Zealot, she's just going to do a Seal of Purification. She's going to pick a person and shoot a giant beam at him. So just try to avoid the beam as it's coming towards you, lead it out of the group, and just dodge the beam. Head on to Guawana. We talked about he just throws that devious axe at people, so that's got to be healed up. So that is the ads. Now, Rastakhan. His ability of Scorching Detonation is active during stage 1. That's the ability he hits the tank with, and as the stacks disappear, you explode, dealing damage to the group based upon distance. So whoever is tanking Rastakhan is kind of going to stand over here where X is at. That's where you're going to stand with Rastakhan during phase 1, so the explosion doesn't deal any damage to us. Alright, he's also going to be doing a Plague of Toads ability. He's going to spawn several toads around him and shoot him out in a straight line. If the toad lands on you or you stand in the puddle, it will inflict a nasty dot to you as well as slow your movement speed down. Don't run into him. In Heroic Mode, he also has a Greater Serpent Totem. What this is going to do is it's going to cast a wave of flame called a Serpent's Breath, inflicting massive damage instantly, about 65,000, as well as apply a dot for 10,000 damage every 1 second for 5 seconds. Just, it's going to pick a direction, try not to let it hit the group. I believe it does pick the person. You can try to turn it beforehand.
You can outrange it.
You can outrange it? Okay, so we can try to not get hit by the staff. If the Serpent Totem pops up in the group, we switch to it as soon as possible and kill it. Once we kill all 3 of the ads, we go into phase 2, which is Bonsandi's going to show up. He's going to stun the group. And Bonsandi's going to come over to... We'll have 1 tank on Bonsandi over at the blue marker. I think it's as far as I can put it. And the other tank at Resicon is going to stay at X. Jahara, you will be using the Tremor Totem during the Zombie Dust Totem. Yeah. Alright. So the main difference in phase 2 is that he loses the Serpent Totem but gains something called Plague of Fire. What this is going to do is it's going to drop a fire debuff on a person with an 8-yard circle. After about 2 to 3 seconds, if there's anybody within that circle, it's going to jump to them. And to continue back and forth, back and forth. So you got to get out of the group as soon as you possibly can once you get that debuff, so it doesn't keep jumping from person to person to person. He still also has a Plague of Toads as well as the Scorching Detonation buff for the tanks. However, the Scorching Detonation isn't going to be the taunt swap because it's going to be the Bonsandi Aura of Death that we're going to deal with as the tank swap mechanic. That's going to be the stacking dot they're going to get every 3 seconds, dealing massive damage to them. Also, Bonsandi will be choosing random people to create a Death Door dot on them. This is a dot that hits you for about 25k every 2 seconds for 8 seconds. At the end of it, you will drop a door that becomes prevalent in phase 3. What you want to do is keep jumping up. You see why I'm jumping over here? This is where you want to drop them over here as much as you can on this side of the room. Try not to overlap them, but come through here, dropping them around this area. Because when we get to phase 3, that's going to become important. Alright, now to phase 3. Once we get Rastakhan to 60%, Bonsandi's going to pull half the raid in. That's what I was saying earlier. And he's going to stand right in the middle where triangle is at. He's going to be untargetable for untankable. He's just going to be free casting ability at people. The main thing here that's going to be going on in the Dead Realm is you're going to be getting the stacking debuff that the tank got in phase 2. Only this time everybody's going to get it. However, you can remove the debuff by stepping into the doors we created in phase 2. Doing this, however, will cause a massive burst of damage to the entire raid. So you're going to want to split up the amount of people going in and out there at a time. More often than not, either myself or Jahara will call out people to step into a portal, and that will, once you get your name called, step into the portal, clear your stacks, and go from there. You will also cast the Death Door ability as well, creating more doors, so keep spawning them in as far back room as you can. Because during phase 3, the Dead Realm, there's going to spawn a whole bunch of orbs that's going to be moving through the room, through the entire room. And if they hit the Death Door, they're going to come out of the Dead Realm and go into the Live Realm. That's why if you can leave them over here on the Bonsandi side, the orbs will be staying over here, giving the Live side time to dodge the orbs. Once we get Bonsandi down to 50%, it's going to be going into stage 4, where Rastakhan is going to be the one that we have to fight until he dies. He still keeps the Scorching Detonation, Plague of Toads, Plague of Fire is still all there. He gains the Death Doors ability himself, creating more Death Doors, as well as once he hits like 30% health, he'll just start randomly spawning Death Doors all over the room that we can't control. What this is going to become is just the room's going to be filled with the shadow orbs from the Dead Realm, because they're still moving around going through the Dead Zone. As well as he will gain the Inevitable End buff. Again, that's where he's pulling people towards him, and if you touch him, you die. You have to run against the pole.
Alright. Dodge shit. Put your doors over on square. Let's do. Watch out for the meteor. Make sure we're stacking up for that. Don't take it by yourself. You'll die.
Alright, let's give it a shot. Remember, focus on Siegebreaker and everybody stay stacked up except for whoever is tanking Rastakhan, who will be going over by X.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You do not face me alone in desert. You stand before the finest defenders of Sultan. My loyal subjects, Sean is outside.
Stack up on Harry.
Harry, ooh.
Beware. Dust toads. Totem. Beware. Toads. Beware. Toads. Another totem.
Range, shoot that totem while melee kills the ad.
Rip. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't run out with the debuff when I'm at half health.
Such a fuss about your majesty. Old one Samdi ain't gonna let no outsiders take you.
You get the Razmak?
Yeah, I taunted Rastakhan.
Okay.
Pulling him over. Let me know when you wanna swap.
Zombie dust totem up. Kill the zombie dust totem. Watch the Plague of Fire. If you get the Plague of Fire, get away from the group.
20 stacks, let's swap.
Ready to swap?
Mm-hmm. Come here, Rachel.
Get out of the group with
That's the Plague of Fire, guys. Get out of the group. Don't let it jump around.
Nope. What?
He's dead.
Alright, give one zombie a hug.
Yep.
I took a melee hit to the back, top from Mike. Killed me with like.
Oh,
yeah, that was pretty.
that was cool.
Well, that's one way to wipe a raid.
I like it. Fast wide.
Yeah, finally a boss we can kill ourselves faster on.
Beautiful. On release.
Do not release. Until I find a safe place.
You get that. Okay, yeah, Carson, let's switch that up because I think I was able to solo clear stacks on Bone Zombie last time. I need the majority of the room to do it.
It's in the back here.
How are flasks?
I can drop a cauldron.
First the foods until we start seeing some further combat.
So what killed you, Carson? Just to get your stacks cleared quick enough?
It was a combination of that, along with being ran over with people on fire.
Yep, it was literally mid-tank swap. He took a hit to the back, plus everyone got the fire debuff. So yeah,
You should
giant
be
red
spreading out prior to that coming out anyways.
Yep. So so I'll grab one zombie first this time.
Did Ensign do the no?
Possibly. I'm almost there. Alright, by the time you start, I'll be in.
Full timer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You do not face me alone in desert. You stand before the finest defenders of Zul'Dazar. My loyal subjects, Shard is outside the price of the arrow.
Ooh, move to us.
Beware. Toads.
Hey, if you're getting hit by that fire serpent totem, you are standing way too close to the other. You should be completely out of range of that.
Right, range, kill the serpent totem. Oh, never mind.
It's back up. Toad's coming.
Right, range, kill the serpent totem while melee kills the ad.
Did they change it so the serpent totem doesn't just go away now?
Might as well kill it right before we move over there.
Beware.
Boy down for that one, yeah.
Right, here comes Bonsandi, be ready.
He just interrupted me drinking, rip. I wasn't paying attention.
Mana for you.
Zombie totem.
Beware.
Push fast. Push.
Why are you over there?
Clear step.
Switch to totem.
I frogged you, Venus.
No, that's Rexus.
That's me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Racist.
Too many warlock.
You just think all his blood elves or wood elves are the same.
Don't stack the spires on each other.
That's 70%.
Beware.
Right, dodge the toads.
What percentage?
And you said you wanted Wind Rush going over there? Or
No, when he
Switch to totem.
no, when you're in the when you're underground, he'll do the
not the
inevitable.
person.
He'll do the inevitable demise thing.
Mario,
kill that thing right there with the skull, not me. I know you guys want to get at me and kill me. I get it.
Alright, he's about to swap. Half the group get ready. Fit and Yaz, come over to the live to the dead side. Might and Lock, go over to the far side. Get away from
Don't
Bonsambi.
stand in it yet. Don't stand in it until it starts casting. There you go. And you don't do that with fires. Oh my, you don't move into the circle yet.
Wait a bit.
Yes, he yanked everybody in there as they had the fire.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is it's because some people didn't step out of other people.
We were too close, so he pulled us in.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's gonna pull you in if you're the closest people. It's just you don't want to be standing in that ring prior to him casting, because you're just taking unnecessary damage.
Are there specific people that you want in the dead zone?
It doesn't matter.
The only people that's specific is going to be Yez and Fit are the only specifics that we want in there. We want to make sure that Mac and Carson are not in there. That's the only specifics.
So I know it restricts the room a little bit. If anyone was getting clipped by Bonsambi's dot during that second phase there, I am able to solo clear my stacks. However, it does mean he is going to move a lot. So just be conscious of where his circle is, because it is ginormous on heroic.
If you're solo sucking, it doesn't matter. You're just going to keep running over me with the buff, but that doesn't actually do anything, so. 3 or 4 stacks isn't going to do anything to me.
Yeah, it's basically when he starts casting one of his things, I can run to the throne and not die. So.
You son of a bitch, Carson.
Did you get my mail?
What? Son of a... You bastards! I didn't get shit.
You didn't get my mail? I sent you some mail.
Oh, in game? Oh, I'm gonna check.
For real, Constant? Really?
There's your mailbox. I sent Harry some mail too.
Oh, hell yeah. Now I can do it.
Where's mine?
Oh, you sent people a swap blaster, Carson?
Mm-hmm.
Such a nice guy, isn't he?
One swap blaster.
I know the first person to do it too.
Yeah. Did you even swamp blast me? I'm pretty sure I swamp blasted you first.
Oh. You did get me first. Fucker.
Haha. Fucker.
Give swap blaster. Freaking puts on neural silencer.
Yes.
You want to try that again?
Permanently do it on Bellis.
Just remember. Just remember, if you have the neural silencer on, you can't be yoinked by a priest.
It's like literally doing everything I can to stay away from people, and I still have to be like.
Well, I mean, in this raid group, is that really a detriment?
It's not high command anymore. It won't really matter. Unless you have the gold and you're standing outside of the group, like Bayless.
Yeah.
So I've got to ask.
I literally every single fight.
Okay, alright. Clear comms, please. I have the group set up. So group 1, 3, and 5 are going to go on to Bonsamdi's side during phase 3. Group 2 is trying. I'm sorry, other way around. Hold on a second. Never mind. Forget what I said.
Let's go.
Now, like Yaz was saying, it's unnecessary damage to run with her in his aura. So I'm going to have the boss basically up against those doors behind it. And half the people that want to hang out with me, including Mac, should be as close as you can to that boss. The other half of the people, they don't have to be in his giant green aura. You can just be hanging out like right here where Red X is at, for example. Outside of his
when we're getting closer to him pulling people in, don't run your fires in general, don't run your fires towards one zombie, because you're gonna hit the healers who are standing in between. You want to move them like over here, so that they're out of the raid group and you're not tagging your healers with them. Because I can't move out of your circle while I'm mid heal cast.
Alright, I have it swapped now. So group 1, group 3, and group 5 are gonna be going on Bonsamdi's side. Group 2 and 4 are gonna be staying on the live side. Try to get it set up that way for you guys, okay?
Is live side X?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How do you get into the dead zone? You just go into his range?
You be close to him.
Okay, a little circle, right?
You want to stand at the edge of his circle.
Okay.
Yeah, To clarify, you don't have to be near Bwansambe. You just have to be closer to Bwansambe than everyone else.
Yeah.
Right, so what we're going to try to do is when it gets down to like 64%, try to have the group that's going to Bwansambe be on the river. Everybody else try to be over here where Incinerate's like jumping around. So that way we can guarantee the people being grabbed. We'll have to work around with the fire debuff on getting out of the group, but that's I think it's best if we can try to do it that way.
Alright. Everybody was ready, I believe. Yes.
And also don't clear all your stacks at once, you're gonna instantly die.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You do not face me alone in desert. You stand before the finest defenders of Zul'Dazar. My loyal subjects, Sean is outside the price of the arrogance.
Beware. That almost kills me when you guys hit me with that. I mean, I can take it, I just gotta be ready for it.
Serpent statue up.
Beware.
So, noticed important.
Alright, Greater Silver Ward coming out, range, get ready to swap while melee kills the last ad.
The tank debuff does damage based on distance from Rakistan, not distance from the tank, so I can like run towards healers for one.
What you be raising such a fuss about, Your Majesty? Old Bwansambe ain't gonna let no outsiders take you through. You would be wise.
Beware.
Bam! You will burn for your crime.
Mighty, you're supposed to move out with that
Kill
mate.
me. Please don't kill me. Kill the totem, don't kill me.
Do have to watch your cleaves when a melee gets targeted by that. Death door on this side.
Yeah, death doors got dropped on the wrong side.
Oh, they're not supposed to be on this side?
Yeah.
Nope, it's supposed to go on Bwansambe's side.
Basically, if you can get them to the
I heard
door of
this
the
side.
room, it's a good spot.
Gotcha. Sounds good.
Kill or...
Got you, I got you.
Alright, boss is at 65%, start getting split up.
Right.
You don't want to be in the ring yet. You just want to be standing on the very edge of the ring.
Where diamond marker is, Harry. Stack on, Harry, if you're going over.
Right, here we go.
Are we lusting in here? I'm assuming we are.
Yes.
I'm gonna give you the power you seek, but you better watch your tool.
You are lusting here?
Yeah.
Correct.
It's outside?
Caster lady just,
Yes, clear your stacks. Harry, clear your stacks. Clear your stack.
This is just me by myself, Mac.
I've got these.
Yeah, clear your stacks.
Fuck. The ads must die.
Run away from the boss.
Run away from the boss. Move away from the boss.
Guys, why is no one killing these?
Alright, it's alright. Wipe it up. This is the first time a lot of people have seen this fight. Wipe it up, guys.
That was actually my first time seeing live fight side. I was outside last time.
Yep. Sorry. So to reiterate, when one zombie goes down and takes out the raid with him, there's
Harry,
going to
me.
be three ads that have
Oh, he got it off.
killed.
Don't release. Don't release. What a legend.
Legendary.
So basically, there's ad skill. Long story short.
Carson, do you want me to grab Bonsambi, or not Bonsambi, Rakistan when he takes the raid down? Because you have a lot more interrupts for the two casty ads.
Sure.
Alright, so to reiterate, people on the dead side, when you're told to clear your stacks, you have to walk into a door to clear your stacks. It's not gonna take you to the live side. It's gonna stay in. You're just gonna stay in the dead side. It's just gonna reset your stacks to 0.
Huh? No, we're in between polls. I haven't been. This 6 o'clock in the morning has been kicking my ass.
Yeah, we also have to heal the people that get the grievous axe, otherwise it doesn't drop off them, and they'll just eventually die. Did Carson drop a hammer? I don't see one.
Okay. You okay with the Jeeves, though? I mean,
Either one's fine. Beggars can't be choosers.
Hello, yes, Blizzard. Can I?
Also, for my tremor totem, you have to be within 30 yards of that if you get, heck.
Any answer to the CC?
What pulls us back to the other side? Is it killing all the ads and then getting the boss down to a certain percentage?
Getting one zombie to 50%.
Yeah.
Yeah, so once we get him down to 50%, we should be able to come over and hopefully you guys can have killed the big ad by that time. And we should be able to help kill the other ads real quick and move along from there. Carson's gonna need a few minutes. His dog just woke up with a nosebleed.
Not that one, Ja. The 3 on the live side, the 3 that spawn, one of them can be they can be CC'd for the first 60.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Which one do you want CC'd first?
CC the other 2 that aren't the big guy, because the big guy's got to be the one that dies first. So if you could CC the other 2, go from there.
Can they be grouped up and just like cleave down?
They can be, but it's just a case of you want to focus that big guy down as fast as possible, because he puts a tank debuff on the tank that reduces healing they take by 75%. that becomes the tank swap mechanic during that phase. And I don't know how often he does it. So if you CC the other two ghosts, the Phantom of Retribution, the Phantom of Slaughter, and just leave the Phantom of Rage up, you guys should be able to get him killed within the first 60 seconds before the other two break.
Yeah, the CC is meant to be used and not completely ignored. You CC them and you kill the big boy, because if they're all hitting the tank, he's going to get absolutely obliterated because he can't heal.
Back.
Just don't break the CC.
Just block, Mac.
So we have, are they considered undead on the live side?
Yes, they are.
So Kalaj can shackle one and Sneaky can blind it or something?
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
Blinds, traps.
Remember which one to do.
What else? Repent if Carson's running it.
Yep.
Paralyze. You could even root it if you wanted.
Can the Death Knight control it?
No.
No, he's on the dead side anyway. Right.
How cool would that be?
I bet you probably can. I would assume you can, but I'm not on that side, so it doesn't matter.
Let's rock and roll.
Carson is okay.
Yep.
Back.
Alright, let's rock and roll.
One more ready check.
You see, he's totally there. We're ready. Let's go! No, I'm kidding.
Fortified buff. We need health.
Nah, man, you don't need that.
Whoa.
You just gave it anyway, what it mean?
Yeah, only got one person.
I fucking hate this add-on. Why is it in the middle of my screen? Bucket.
Did you try not putting it there?
Everything's fine. I did.
Sure
It didn't
you-
do anything.
Everything really fun.
Oh, there's one thing. In phase 3, when the 3 ads are out, the one adds a caster, and all you gotta do is interrupt that one. So you could probably CC just the axe guy, and
we want to CC the caster. Yep.
So I'm shackling caster.
Because we have found interrupting that ad to be fairly unreliable.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because like it does multi-dot class. I can hit 2 of them.
There is one cast it does, which will absolutely destroy whoever it hits. So.
What's the name of the caster, just so I know?
Phantom of Retribution.
Alright, gotcha. Thank you.
Carson, you ready?
Need an actual name, Harry. I know it's a caster. Goddamn.
And the main thing is that the Phantom of Retribution, he will put something, when he becomes active, if he's not CC quick enough, is he'll do something called Seal of Bonsamdi. He'll put a couple of circles on the ground, and it's to be exactly like the Avatar fight from Tomb of Sigeris. You want people to stack in them, and you want 2 to 3 people to stack in them to split the damage as low as you can.
So I'm gonna assume that they spawn like right over here, because I noticed when I was over near Rosticon, they didn't really seem to spawn over.
Carson is officially back, so we should be ready.
Yeah, so to reiterate, we are CCing Phantom of Retribution and Phantom of Slaughter.
Oh, spinning bat. Got it.
Who? Still stuff. I don't know what you're talking about.
Everyone's ready? Be green.
Alright, and stack on square for phase 1, please.
1.
What?
So I missed it. We're CCing the ghost in phase 2? Or 3, I mean?
I want to say it's white.
Yes, we're standing 2 of them, but
Two
the
something
one
or
we're not
three
CCing is the
something.
big ad.
No, afternoon.
Stack on square, guys. So not paying Carson.
Dude.
Here come the frogs.
Beware.
You gotta kill him before that next meteor leap.
It doesn't matter, just die.
It's fine.
No,
It's not
he does the crushing leap on Carson afterwards, and I don't want that to kill him.
There's a serpent totem up here.
Yo, for ranged, I don't know the serpent's up.
Yeah, it's been up for like the entire time. It's cool though.
If you're killing him in one cast of the meteor, you really don't have to kill the serpent.
Just clean it out of the room so we can go over there.
More toads. Yay.
Oh, thank God the toads freeze.
Yeah, that would have sucked.
Well, that's done. It gives me time to eat.
Totem.
Valus, I want you to know that Shadow Word Pain is entirely so I can heal one.
Mm-hmm.
Are you telling me that a priest just died a warlock?
Yep.
Beware.
For a healing increase.
Remember, death doors towards Bronzomdi's side.
She's going out now. So if you get it, take it to the other side, please.
A couple of stacks of the debuff aren't gonna kill you.
Totem.
Ah, Valus, I got you now.
Death door.
Later, Mac. Oh, spread.
70%.
It's spreading fire. Don't go in your lock.
He torpedoed through me as it went off.
I was trying to save Mac.
Yeah, me too.
No, I'm fine. I had the unhealable debuff, but I was outside of range of whatever he was doing.
64%.
Alright, boss is at 64%. Start moving to your position, guys.
Jet fire, though.
Sorry.
Stay away from us.
Trying to put a death's door out.
Stop, 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 stop.
That's fine.
Oh my
Stop
God.
with the fire, guys. There we go. Clean the fire. Clean the fire. Don't bring that in. Alright, we're good. Here we go. Get ready.
He's really far away. So
And I got yanked.
I did not get yanked.
Yep, I did not get yanked either.
Okay,
So you see the ads? There you go.
Like, good CCs. Top lost if you can.
Yeah. No, that was just fuck timing on my part.
Somebody's
Oh,
got to
you got
call
pretty
people
far
in the dead realm to clear the stacks.
Somebody kill this big large ad. That's what I'm asking.
Slaughter, bro.
No, he didn't get got.
Sword, clear your stacks. Alley, clean your stacks. Oz, clear your
Kill
stacks.
the skull marker, guys, quick.
Yes, clear your stacks.
Next ad is up right here next
Sword,
to you.
clear your stacks. Sword.
What the hell? It broke Shackle.
Get that inner.
It's immune.
Stack, clear your stacks. How's it looking in there? Oz, clear your stacks.
We don't have enough DPS.
Sword, clear stacks. Art, clear stacks. Alley, clear stacks.
Just die.
Wipe it up though. Good attempt though, we got him down to 50%.
Yep.
Soulstone on my.
That was my
fucking
transition.
Don't really.
Right after I had left out to clear stacks, so it's like, well, I guess I'm going there.
Literally finished the cast as I died.
We all died at the same time.
Harry's bad.
Okay, I will drop food.
Good attempt though, guys. Good attempt.
Yes.
Death Blade Chili.
Did a great job at CCing the ads as well as killing that big guy.
Yeah, whenever the ads spawned, they were right on top of each other. So whenever one of them got shackled, frickin', that's when they ended up getting blinded.
Get him up here quick, and let's pull.
Is there real quick, is there a threshold for the stacks where you want us to clear, or should we just wait until you call our name?
Anywhere between 10 and 15, just make sure that you're
right, I'm going up whoever's at the highest stacks and just going down the list, but I'm not starting until people hit about 9 or 10.
Okay, sounds good, because I know that you don't want multiple people to clear stacks, because it could be damaged.
Exactly.
It doesn't like actually really do AoE damage until about like 18 or 20, but you still, if you had 3 people clear at the same time, then it would do damage.
Okay, sounds good.
Where's Larry? Oh, did he fucking release?
Yeah,
that's it. He's benched.
That's okay, Harry. 10k to the guild bank. Let's go.
I agree.
Take advance.
Here, Larry, I'll even put a guild bank down for you.
So many swaps going on. Let them eat, guys. Let's get some more pulls going.
Now, see, the best one to do is wait till people start casting their Hearthstone, and then wait till the last second and then swap them and see if they notice that they didn't Hearthstone.
Oh, like you did to me in front?
I have no idea. That was beautiful because you went AFK. I don't know if you went AFK or if you like tapped, but all of a sudden you were just like, wait, what?
Yeah, I tapped out real quick.
Where am I?
Yeah, you're gonna have to teach me all these swap blast strats.
Hold your right mouse button down when you swap, because it's a cast, so you'll follow the person. So if you want to swap them in direction, make sure that you're using your right mouse button to turn and pick the direction.
Alright, let's do it.
4, 3, 2,
Damn it.
1.
I will find you and kill you.
What? I didn't do anything. I swear.
Remember, stack up on square for first phase for the debuff so Carson doesn't get slammed on.
Beware.
What the fuck?
Serpent up.
Beware.
That serpent is way too close to the raid.
Yeah. I feel the heat.
Kill him, kill him, kill him.
We got 2 people dead though.
Whoever gets that fire on too really needs to be a lot faster to get out of the group with.
Alright, wipe it out, guys. We ain't gonna get it with 2 people dead. Wipe it up.
Puddle jumping! Whee!
Beer as someone. I have a soulstone, don't release.
You do not have it. You have B-Res.
Beware.
Do I? Oh, yeah. You do want to resurrect me. Unfortunate.
Fucking Harry. saw you. You're damn fire.
This is the fate of all.
Sometimes it really do be like that.
Why didn't you release?
No, we just had a bunch of beer reses.
Oh, okay.
Release.
It looked ranged-wise. It looked like there was a release, but it wasn't.
You see, if I soulstone someone, then I can soulstone myself if I'm still alive.
Dropping food. Eat it.
No.
On a cold day like this, I'll take blood chili any day.
Cold day.
What?
Fuck you, Mike.
It was a whole positive 2 degrees today. What do you mean cold? We're in
It's
the
like 40
positive.
degrees warmer than it was yesterday.
At 11 a.m., it was almost 60 degrees outside playing basketball.
We get it. You guys live in Florida.
You know, Mike, at 11 a.m. it was 60 degrees with a minus symbol in front of it.
They had a, I think it was yesterday, they had a meme going around that it was the first time in a long time that there was a 100-degree difference between like North Dakota and South Florida.
Alright, let's go.
No explanation for still. He's got it.
No. Sunday. He's got it.
I'm pretty sure I've already explained the fight to him just sitting in this.
1.
Get that beam out of melee.
Or just keep it on me, that's fine.
On square.
Beware.
Watch your frog coming.
Get the debuff off of still, he has to cool hill.
Serpent's up.
Beware.
It's far enough away. Focus the big guy down first. We gotta kill him before you switch to the totem.
Beware.
I think he's scared when he adds to. Yeah. As long as they're far enough away, we could just focus the ads.
Well, that's what he is.
Time coming up.
Damn it. The sun's not long enough for me to eat.
Don't kill Boro.
Put my totem out. $50-second cooldown.
Damn it, Joe. I mean, we had a second tremor to
Beware.
Death's door.
Yep, go to the block on your side.
Flag of fire.
Totem's getting ready. Saul, quicker.
Death's door in 5. Flag of fire right after.
no way that jumped to you in time.
What?
Toad's 5 seconds.
Beware.
Play your fire coming up. Be ready to switch off a rats. Just 64%. Get in your position.
Please watch your fires.
Alright, if you're in an odd group, go towards Wansandi. Close to Wansandi if you're odd. Max, get the hell out of here.
Fine.
Where are you, Mac?
When in doubt, use by world at spawn.
Yep. I am by the throne if you can't target me. Oh crap, am I taking Rockstein?
I think you're both over here.
So, yeah. Shot, clear stacks. Alright, clear stacks.
Yep.
Steel, clear stacks. Side, clear stacks.
There's son of a...
Harry. Borrow. Sword.
Inevitable end.
Allie, clear yours.
Oh! No!
Yes, clear yours.
I'm a little bit preoccupied.
Good next. Arc, clear yours. I'm clearing mine. Harry. Sai. Borrow. Ellie. Sword.
Easier killing living.
Kill ads.
Let's finish off these ads.
Lock rocks if you need them.
Soak the circles.
Beware.
Like a toad?
Alright guys, watch out for the balls. If they're gonna be coming, try to keep your doors over on Bonsandi's side. Go to square side with the orb.
Ooh,
run away from the boss.
Wind rushes down.
At this point, it just becomes a race with how many orbs are in the room, guys. Keep it up.
Move the boss towards X, please. Or towards square, either one works.
Yep.
Oh my, fuck that.
I guess Matter is up. Should we use them?
Get fit.
Get fit.
Drop the doors away, please.
Dodge balls, fast ball.
Keep the fire up.
Beware.
Toad?
Doors away, please. Get out. Run the other way, Cindy. Or that's fine, just stay there. As close to the wall as you can.
Run away, run away, run away.
Run away from the boss, run away from the boss.
Why did you do that?
Who the fuck did I grip? Because it's not the person I mouse over. I think it was Oz, judging by his reaction.
And you killed him.
I hate to see it.
Get away.
Beware.
Toad. Moving them out of these toads.
I don't have the lust debuff. Did we not lust?
Well, we did.
No. Someone else lust instead. Lust anyways.
Lust is living inside.
Can.
There you go.
Yeah, I was about to say, is the living side not lusting at the same time? So that would explain why you couldn't kill the ass.
We should have.
Mac, are you wanting to go over there or did you just run over?
Coming toad.
We're swapping on the, oh,
Run away.
Run away. Dodge balls, dodge balls.
And don't run into death gates.
Holy fuck, I forgot how much these orbs destroy my FPS.
Toads incoming.
Keep the doors away from the boss.
Taunted.
Alright, we're getting to the point where he's just going to start spamming doors himself, though, so they're going to show up all over the place. Gonna be a lot more balls coming up.
If you can take the boss to the throne, take the boss to the throne where he spawns.
Someone dropped a fire on me.
I'm about to die.
In 15 seconds, we got a res.
Keep Carson up.
Run away from the boss.
Run. Get away
from him. Res you, wait till this ends. Wait till this inevitable.
2%.
Any defenses you have when he does the fire?
1.5, get back up. 1.5, come on guys, get him.
Should have got a DPS up.
1 million, guys, 1 million, come on guys.
Alright.
Harry and sword, come on Harry. Come on, sword, get him, 500k.
Say you got so much mana, just spam as much as you can.
100k, kill him, riggedy wrecked, folks.
Get out with that fire.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Oh my lord.
Good job, guys.
And hey, a prot warrior with old school domes is a DPS.
Ooh.
Oh, nice trinket, Carson.
Nice.
Oh, did you see?
Res, please.
Oh, stack, give to the lower. Nice.
Oh,
is that good, Mac?
What?
The set?
The ring? Yeah, I mean, it's 150 set. It's literally just, hey, when you're raiding, here's 150 set.
I've gotten one thing out of 2 weeks of raiding.
Hey man, I got 10 gold. Woo!
Or 2 things.
But I didn't get that trinket, right?
No way.
No one's as cool as my staff, fellas.
And the stats are.
Well, I'm assuming with 9 minutes left, that was.
Yeah, we don't have time to try mech.
Trash
Does anyone have an enchant for the staff?
Maybe.
Yay!
What do you need?
What do you need?
Actually, he can make it. I think he's trying to level up.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not?
No. I had some in my bag, but...
Who did that?
Yeah, it's just running away from
that trinket actually lets you cheat.
Yeah, I killed you in good faith, though, because I was trying to save. What do you want? Quick now?
Yeah.
Or...
Thanks, bitch.
Yeah, I need a ring enchant.
I gave you money for rerolls, and this is how you were paying.
Well, these rerolls got me the staff, so I said thanks. What do you want?
So next time we do that, can we not split the groups by odds and evens? Because me having to fucking go across my frames to heal is so annoying.
Yeah, it should be like 1, 2, 1 way, 3, 4 the other.
Yeah.
Make them regret every.
I'm sorry that it screws up the UI as such. It made mine pretty easy for me, so.
Yeah. All right.
Where are you going, Matt?
Velius is reported for rubbing the staff in my.
I believe that's some sexual assault.
Alright guys, that's going to be the end of the stream tonight. Thank you very much.
He took his staff
and we'll come back on Tuesday for rating and probably later in the week for Mythic Plus.
But you have to agree,
Thanks.
Rexus. Look at that.